Steven Kotler talks about it in his book. He talks about curiosity in the book Flow. And he also talks about training, what you mentioned, which is, he says Navy SEALs have a slogan where they say, you don't rise to the occasion, you fall back to your training. And I think that learning is something that is very important to be able to expand your horizons when you're especially doing something new.
And it's actually funny that you bring that up about the falling back to the training. I'm doing this quarantine fitness thing every day, 10 a.m. And trust me, sometimes I'm like, I really don't want to do it. And whenever I do it, of course, I show up the way I show up. I'm not really half-assed about anything. So once I show up, I'm like, all right, let's get it, and I'll go all out. And someone was saying, oh, you're kind of like a masochist, you want to torture yourself. And I agreed with that, because it's true there. And this is what I had said in the fitness thing, is that there are not a lot of things in life, adversities, that you can train for. You can't train for those adversities, like in a relationship or losing a job, without sabotaging it in the first place. To lose a job, like, how will I deal with if I lose my job? Go and mess everything up and you'll get fired, and then you can deal with it, right? Or in a relationship, how can I deal with a breakup? Well, sabotage a relationship, go cheat, go do something, and you'll have to deal with it. But generally speaking, we're not trying to sabotage our situation so that we can deal with the adversity of the situation. But we can't train for that adversity because that's really not how we live our lives. We're not trying to make it complicated. But exercise is one of those places where you can really push. You can go to your limit and then push beyond it, just to see how resilient you are, how strong you are, how you can bounce back. And that's one of the reasons why, when it comes to physical fitness and physical training, and even in these quarantine fitness things that I'm doing every day, that I push so hard, is because I'm not like that resilience that I get after a workout, after I know I've given it my all, and then I gave it a little bit more, is what allows me to get through this quarantine period. It's what allows me to get through life in general. And so can't train for the other stuff in life, but there are some ways that we can train, and you fall back on your training. So anytime I encounter any type of adversity, I fall back to the fact that, no, I can get through anything.
I love that you said that. I'm going to disagree with one thing and say that you are training for the other things, because what you're training is mindset. And I think,
sure.
I think it's that, like that in alone, like, yeah, maybe we won't be able to understand how to handle the specifics of a situation, and that's okay. But if you have the mindset of resiliency,
exactly,
and overcoming and persevering, then that's like the most important thing. You have that, you can get through anything.
Well, yeah, so there's no disagreement. You're not disagreeing with anything. That's exactly what I said. Is how we can train physically to create that mindset of resilience that allows us to then apply that mindset to other things that we don't actually train for.
Exactly. And I love that you do it through movement.